A Columbia man recently released from prison for manslaughter is back behind bars after a high-speed chase with authorities. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Lucas Geisler.
And I'm Megan Drakis. Javion Lawhorn is charged with aggravated fleeing to stop. Law enforcement says he was pulled over for running a red light. When officers approached his car, he hit the gas, reaching speeds of at least 137 miles an hour. The chase ended after deputies spiked his car tires and caught him after he ran into the woods.
Now, if that name sounds familiar here, Lawhorn was released from prison over the summer following an Alford plea he made to a 2019 Columbia shooting, which killed 18-year-old Nadria Wright and hurt another. ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us in studio tonight after speaking with Wright's mother today. Mitchell, she hopes that courts can finally keep Lawhorn off the streets.
Megan, Lucas, the night that Wright died in a shooting, Lawhorn was seen driving a white Mercedes, the same type of car he was driving Wednesday night. Because of this, Wright's mother believes she was robbed of justice.
Nadria's 5-year death anniversary was in September, and he was out before the 5 years was even up.
Shonda Hamilton was sitting in her car Thursday afternoon when her phone began ringing. Moments later, she learned that Javion Lawhorn had been arrested. Roughly 12 months earlier, Hamilton received another phone call informing her that Lawhorn was being moved to the Moberly Correctional Center.
It was just a reminder that he was close to coming home, and he was able to have family that was near him, that was able to travel to see him for the holidays. And so I didn't have that. So this year, honestly, a year later, around the same time, to hear that he's picked up, I do feel a little bit of relief.
Despite being sentenced to 7 years in prison, Lawhorn spent 3 years behind bars after getting released on parole. Hamilton attended nearly every one of Lawhorn's court hearings since her daughter's death and says that after watching how he conducted himself, it was only a matter of time before Lawhorn ran into trouble again.
I was surprised that it happened this quickly. I wasn't surprised that something has happened. There was no empathy, there was no remorse, there was nothing.
Hamilton's frustration stems from the way former prosecutor Morley Swingle handled the case after he failed to notify her ahead of time he made a plea deal.
This is not a retrial of, for Nadria, but it is an opportunity for me, hopefully, if the courts can figure this out, to be able to feel some type of justice that he's off the street.
Following her daughter's death, Hamilton started Boone County Community Against Violence, an organization that helps families who have gone through trauma and losses. She says in her work, many families don't ever get a second chance for justice.
Mitchell, thank you. ABC 17 reached out to former Boone County prosecutor Swingle, but have not yet heard back.